Well guys, this is what a project looks like when it stalls out. Project blown 29. And we got Caddy in the shop. The shop cat. Keeps the mice out of the shop. He's a good one to keep around. 10 years he's been wandering around this shop, keeping mice out of here. How's it going, Caddy? So anyways, it's been 7 months since I've touched this project. And the sad part is, I have 95% of the parts to finish this project. But I just can't seem to get myself back onto it. But now that I've actually pushed it out of the corner of the shop, swept the floor over there, things might change now. It's got my interest again. And I'm building the ultimate Ford flathead for it, which is a whole other video series of that build. It's gonna have a blower on it, dual carbs. The motor is just gonna be insanely sexy, and I just can't wait to get it in this car. So you'd think I'd wanna get the car done. And it's close, other than I gotta do the body work, which is gonna take me quite a while, but the frame's done. It rolls, it's got tires and wheels on it. So you think I'd want to get it done. So I'll take a walk around the car for a minute, show you what I do have done on it, which is not a lot, but it's something. So the chassis is together for the most part. Like I said, I can push it and roll it around now. I got to run the brake lines, fuel lines, you know, all that other stuff, but basically, I got the body back onto it after putting the tires and wheels on, so I could kind of see the stance, see how it's going to sit, see if it's going to sit correctly. And that's always the biggest thing when you're building these things, is how's the car going to sit when it's done. And with careful measurements and I make a frame that actually sits on the floor that holds my axles in the exact place that they will be when I'm building the project. So when the tires and wheels do go on, it's actually going to sit correctly. And I may have showed that in some of my other videos, but that is how I get my hot rods to sit in the correct position when it's done, is setting the axles at the right height on a frame on the floor, and then I build from there. Do got the body sitting down on it. I like the look of it. I like how it sits on it. I got quite a few things yet to do to the body. I did a bunch of glass work last winter when Trenton and I were hitting this car pretty hard. We did a bunch of fiberglass work. And fiberglass work sucks. But it's got to be done. It's a glass body. This firewall, it's going to get a steel firewall on it. And I've talked about that in another video at one point in time. But I'm going to build a steel firewall to go over the top of that plywood. I'm going to do some bead rolling on it. I'm going to try and make it look like an original Henry Ford firewall. It won't be exact, but it'll be close. But I think with some bead rolling in it, and I'm going to do some designs in the middle, like a V or something in the middle. So we'll see. Once I get that done, we'll see how it looks. It might take me a couple attempts on that one. But I just wanted to kind of do an update video on this project isn't done. I haven't forgotten about it. It's still going to take me a little while. Hopefully over the winter I will get it done. And hopefully by spring I am driving it. And I'd really like to take it down to the back of the 50s, which is a huge car gathering here in Minnesota in the springtime, and people travel from states away and thousands of miles to come to this gathering. It's not necessarily called a car show, because there is no judging. It's a car event, and you basically bring your vehicles down there and display them so people can see them. They have a lot of vendors there, and it should be fun. I've had my other hot rods there before, and it is a fun event. And I would hope to have this one there and actually do their cruise through the fairgrounds in the car, because it is an open body car. So it would be kind of fun to do that. So that is what I got going on with Project Blown 29. Not a lot in the last 7 months, but hopefully in the very near future, I will be getting back on this project and finishing it up. Thanks for watching.